team in Edmonds, Washington, asked Lori and me if we would like to be the initial couple in the Stewardship Ambassador Program. And because of our love for Aglow and our belief in Aglow, our belief that Aglow has been ordained for such a time as this, we agreed. And so we jumped into the program, and I had been retired from my business for a few years. We had just completed some family responsibilities, so we felt we had time available. Fundraising was not something that we were used to doing or had any idea what to go about. So together with Aglow, we've been trying to create the program.
It's just another Aglow pioneering project.
And my background was in business management, and the companies I worked for worked in chemical process engineering and helped start up 4 different companies in California. And Lori was a homemaker, an artist, and a writer, and a very active member of Aglow. So, but as a couple, we had practiced godly stewardship from even when before we were married. I don't know why, but the Lord just called us into stewardship. So for the most part of last year, Lori and I worked with Aglow International to develop the program. Initially, the program was intended for us to meet with and develop and grow major donors, and also develop potential church and corporate donors. And we were asked to come up with other ideas in the program. So as we began to work with Aglow and began to seek in our area lighthouses, we saw an opportunity to help develop resources, not only for Aglow International, but also on the lighthouse level, the area level, and also the regional levels. And we also found that with the lighthouses, that there was an opportunity also to teach about stewardship. It seemed that a lot of the churches had really given up in their responsibility to teach stewardship, and so we were looking forward to that. We found that there was a real need to emphasize the covenant partnership and also the A company membership. And both of these programs, along with the general donations, help benefit the efforts of Aglow International and its national and international work. And a portion of these funds are then returned also to the regions for their work. Every time I think about going out to speak to people about giving and increasing their donations and that sort of thing, I keep thinking, well, gosh, with the economy, it's really, really tough out there. And it's hard for me to visualize even asking. But when we had dinner the other night, after dinner, we sat down just to kind of get our minds off things for a second, and there was this show about Noah's Ark.
The tail end of that comedy about Noah's Ark.
And I started thinking, well, Noah there was no rain falling, there wasn't even any storm clouds nearby, and yet he continued to move forward and do the things that God had asked him. And so I kind of look at this as, God made a promise that, He's not going to flood us out with rains anymore. But what I see that we're getting ready for is the flood of the Holy Spirit. And that with that and the financial efforts, funding Aglow, I think Aglow is going to be really ready when we talk about the breakthrough. And this is all part of what's needed. And so, one thing is, Lori started out, of course, in a lighthouse like everybody else did. And I was pretty much busy working. Our kids used to go along with Lori to the meetings, so they were probably more familiar with the Glow than I was. In fact, I was talking to my son about it the other day. He said, told what we were doing, and I said, sometimes I wonder if I should be doing this. And he said, Dad, he said, I spent the first 16 years of my life being dragged to lighthouse meetings with your mom. He said, I know all about it, Glow. You need to go out and do what you're called for. So I got the blessing of my son. That's good.
And we wouldn't have him if it weren't for Aglow. And so he is an added blessing to our family.
And when I see the impact that Aglow has on the local areas and the lighthouses in the areas, just helping out different people in different situations, it really does encourage me to move out the way we're going. I'm a Vietnam era Marine, and I was looking at the website the other day, and I'm not sure how long this has been up, but it was titled Position with Favor, and it was in Waldorf, Maryland, supports family of fallen soldier. So when the unthinkable happened, the members of the Waldorf, Maryland Community Lighthouse stepped up to the plate. They had a little bit kind of confused. Being a Marine, I knew he wasn't a lieutenant corporal. He was a Lance Corporal, so I researched it, and it was Lance Corporal Terry Honeycutt. Honeycutt, a 19-year-old soldier, was slain in Afghanistan. A memorial service honoring his life and sacrifice was planned by his family. A certain church from another state that makes a habit of protesting at the services of America's fallen heroes was rumored to be sending protesters to young Honeycutt's service. When the Aglow women in Waldorf heard the news, they sprang into action, encouraging all their attendees to attend the memorial service. The chosen day of service was beautiful, and over 3,000 lined the streets, many waving flags to honor Terry's life, as well as to remember all those who have served in our military in the past and those currently serving. As those who came in honor began to pray, both protesters quietly slipped away, leaving the day filled with peace and reverence for the grieving family.